Damn, I'm talking about Jump Force again, aren't I?
Oh shit, here we go again.
What's up, everybody? This is JC of the Anti-Gaming Nexus, and I'm talking about Jump Force for the umpteenth time again. And to be honest with you guys, this is probably going to be my last Jump Force video, or at least my last one for a very long time. The game is pretty much on life support, and honestly, I don't even play it. I've stopped playing Jump Force for a few weeks now, and the game is just not sustainable anymore. We're already in the middle of May, and not a single word or peep has been said about the DLC that's supposed to be released this month for All Might, Kaiba, and whoever third character they're gonna give. And honestly, I don't even care, because the way the game is shaped up right now, despite all the patches and updates, it's only gone worse with every single one. And I'm going to give you guys 5 simple reasons why Jump Force in its current state is not sustainable. Reason number 1, not enough engaging content. This is pretty simple, guys. So when you get into Jump Force, you get into the hub world. And it's just, 4 areas you can go into, not very visually pleasing. And you could go these missions. You have, free mission, extra mission, key missions, what have you. And that's pretty much most of the offline content. Just these side missions, these extra missions, these, you have to defeat this character, or you have to do these different tasks with these characters in order to get a special prize and stuff like that. It's not engaging, especially when you can just play ranked, or you can just play, other modes and get the gold you need in order to get those items you want. There's no reason to still be playing offline when there's not any engaging content. It's repetitive, it's placé, it's not doing anything to keep the player engaged with what you need to do offline. It's not doing anything to keep you wanting to come back after you beat the story mode. The events so far have been ho-hum. What the hell was the Vertex event? Join a clan and see which clan reaches number 1. You get some extra bonus stuff, just more gold, more upgrade items. Anyone who's been playing this game for at least a month has already maxed out their character's experience and already maxed out anything they wanted to do with their CAC. Which brings me into reason number 2. The CAC isn't ranked. The ranked for this game does not have an option where you can remove CACs from getting involved with you in battle. This topic has already been touched on a bajillion times, but it needs to be reiterated. There is no way to choose a way to fight against people who aren't playing with CACs. This means that you are in a hodgepodge crapshoot where you don't know what the CAC is going to have when you go up against them. Is it going to be Lightning Palm? Is it going to be Special Beam Cannon? Is it going to be Kamehameha? Is it going to be Dragon Claw? Is it going to be all these busted moves? No, we don't know. Because the way it's worked is that no matter how much they patch, your CAC can have any skill they want. So they can put together any kind of broken ability to do 80-70% damage on you free. It's that busted. Especially now that you can grab into ultimates now, which means, hey, you get grabbed, oh boy, Solar Kamehameha coming right for you. You can't do anything about it. Sucks to be you. And don't get me wrong, I don't like being negative when it comes to these anime games in particular, but this needs to be said, guys. CACs were the worst decision to put into this game. And honestly, they would have been number 1 if it wasn't for the fact that there's barely any offline content for Jump Force. Reason number 3, Sparse DLC release. We are 2 months after the release of Jump Force, and so far the DLC characters, we haven't heard a single thing about them or when we're going to get them released anytime soon. We know 3 characters, we know all the characters so far, but we only know 3 that are confirmed are coming out this month, but we don't have a confirmed date. This sparse release is not going to help Jump Force at all. There's already a ton of games that have already come out that have already taken away your base, the people who are going to be re-engaged with this game, and already, there's no reason to come back. These new characters got added. Okay, I'll play for maybe a day or 2, and you'll drop it again to play another game that's way more engaging, has a way more planned out DLC roadmap. The roadmap they have is just too sparse. You don't have enough content that should have been released in March or April, even if it's not a DLC character. New costumes, new offline modes, new different things you can do in the game, new special events. This is something that they should have tackled from launch, and is not going to help the game at all, because by the time the new DLC characters release, the only people that are still going to be playing is the small dedicated few who are still engaged with this game, and that small dedicated few already has a pretty hard time playing with each other online, which brings me to reason number 4: inconvenient matchmaking and lobby system. The lobby is atrocious, guys. Let's say you want to play with friends in this game. You can't make like a group, you can't make like any sort of like endless thing, or any sort of tournament, or any sort of special room. No, you need to invite your friends, and you need to hope they're in the same server as you, and you need to play like one match. You play a match, and once that ends, oh, okay, send me another invite. And it's just so inconvenient, and it's a reason why that's probably one of the biggest factors that's hurting player engagement and recurring players, is that there's still no rematch button. There's no special rooms, there's no special invite rooms, there's no special like groups. It's just hey, let's play this again, I'll send you another invite. Okay, let's wait for this thing to load up, and maybe after 2 minutes or so we play a game. Oh, the match ended. Okay, let's send another invite 2 minutes later. It's repetitive, it's slow, it's clunky, and it's not keeping people wanting to play it. It's just not fun. It's not fair to content creators. It's not fair to people who want to be playing this game on a regular basis, or for people who want to have online tournaments or endless modes. Reminder, we are 2 months after the game's been out. It's 2 months after February. Still no rematch. Still no lobby rooms. Nada. And now, the 5th and final reason. There's really no reason to want to play this with your friends or subscribers or anyone else. Besides just, short time engagement, there's no reason to want to play with someone continuously in this game that doesn't give you strong post-launch content. And this is really just a summarization of the past 4 points. Because either A, oh, you're playing with your friend online, oh, there might be a disconnect, oh, there might be lag. You have to wait a minute in order to like get into a match, because the loading time to get into a character select screen, then get into the actual match, and then get out of the match is so freaking long. It's still long, even though they shortened it. It's still pretty fucking long. There's no way to invite your friends into a server, or to like get any sort of like group thing going on. Like, this game doesn't even have like a photo mode, to be honest with you. It doesn't have a photo mode, and you can't even do anything interesting with any groups in the server. You have to just go in with random people and just hope, hey, maybe they might want to do like some group thing. There's no sort of co-op or camaraderie there. That's something that Xenoverse 2 and even Xenoverse 1 excelled at with their player engagement, and make it seem like, hey, you're playing with more characters in a sort of like an MMO RPG type of way. But no, it's pretty much a single player experience for the most part, and it's really no reason to play with friends in this game, because this game does not feel catering to someone who wants to play with other people. Bandai Namco and Spike Chunsoft have really shat the bed on this one. This game had a lot of promise from when it was first announced, but now here we are, and it feels like the game has lost all of its wind, all of its hype after the first month, because all the bugs in the story mode, all the shit online, all the CACs doing busted combos, all the disconnects, and don't even get me started on how the disconnect penalty doesn't really mean anything anymore. Especially when that thing that disappears after you play like one normal match. Okay, sure, why not? The extremely sparse DLC, like, okay, we're getting 9 DLC characters this year. Oh, what? We're gonna release all 3 like 1 month in like a single month, and then you have to wait like another 3 months to get to the other 3? Oh man, we should have spread this out more. Free missions are boring and tedious. There's really no reason to S-rank all of them. Why the hell is there even a tab for extra missions when the extra missions don't even show up frequently? They're just there. It just seems like a feature that they want to add, but it was just maybe 5 or 6 extra missions, and then after you beat The story mode, there's no more extra missions. There's not even any as DLC. Come on. And I didn't even really touch on the cheese from the already roster characters. Like, don't get me started. Like, characters have been patched, nerfed, and all this shit, but there's still way too much cheesy bullshit and so much RNG when you're fighting this game. It's like, what is even happening anymore? Like, combos randomly drop. Like, some ultimates don't even connect. Characters can switch out and still have you in a block stun. I've been ranting so long, I'm already laughing. So guys, those are my 5 reasons. I'm trying to summarize all this shit right here. So this is probably my last Jump Force video ever, if not for a while now. So don't expect me to be covering the DLC, or don't expect me to be covering like any other shit happening with Jump Force. I'm just over it, guys. I've just been really let down by Arena Fighters, and Spike Chunsoft is just one of the biggest perpetrators, aided by Bandai of course, into making me feel this way. But yeah, that's my take. 5 reasons why Jump Force is not sustainable. And unless Spike Chunsoft and Bandai Namco think of something quick, it's not going to be sustainable enough for even a sliver of a hope of a season 2. If you like the video, be sure to leave a thumbs up. If you dislike it, thumbs down, whatever. It's been JC of the Anime Nexus, and keep on keeping on, folks.